Hey man, it's OMB Peezy. Shout out DailyRapFacts, man. You already know where to find me at OMB_Peezy on everything. That's Peezy with 2 E's, 1 Z. Yeah, man.
First of all, welcome home. Even though you weren't gone for too long, but welcome
Yeah,
home.
man. We coming home first 24.
Yeah, it's a perfect time to meet you too because you got like this project that's about to drop, which is I believe it's your debut album.
Too deep for tell, man. You feel me? That's what it's all about. You feel me? Too deep for tell, bro. You feel me? I'm so focused on the album. I'm really trying to block everything else out. You feel me?
Yeah, staying focused for sure.
Yeah, trying to stay focused. You know, the devil trying to knock me out my square. But you feel me? You know, I gotta keep my eyes open.
What's the difference between the album and your mixtape in the meantime?
The difference between In the Meantime and Too Deep for Tears, like I had to put out something to keep the fans, like, you know what I'm saying? Keep the fans happy, you feel me? Because I couldn't drop, because coronavirus, I couldn't drop Too Deep for Tears. I didn't know, like, what was going on. I had dropped In the Meantime soon. That's why I named it In the Meantime, because I'm gearing up for Too Deep for Tears. So in the meantime, had these, you feel me? I'm finna feed y'all, you know what I'm saying? I had to feed the streets, so to say, you feel me?
Yeah. And I've been saying you've been doing like a lot of like you've been putting a lot of effort into your music videos.
Yeah.
Um Even going back to like the video you did with King Von, like everything seems like you really seem to be more hands-on with the
It's
video.
like, it's like shit. It's like shit. I can't be mad if the fans don't know me, if I don't show them me. You feel me? So I just been trying to put more thoughts in a lot of shit that I've been doing for real. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, I want to be an actor. You feel me? I want to be in movies and shit. That's why like Love Is Blind, the video I just dropped. You feel me? I'm doing more acting and shit. And I'm just trying to show them, you know what I'm saying, a different side of me. You feel me? Like show them that like shit. I'm an artist for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um, I mean, would you say like acting is something that's off the table, or are you gonna still work towards that?
Hell nah, acting ain't gonna never be out of the table. I'm fucking with that acting shit. Like, you gonna see me in some movies for sure. You feel me? Like, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna get an Asian and shit.
Okay. Let's speak on that Love Is Blind song. It's a lot of heartfelt energy going on, a lot of pain. Would you say like your pain is something that you like, would you wish that you had a different route, or do you think it's something that made you better?
Hell nah, cause I feel like, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know how people be like, shit, if I can go back, I'd change this. If I can go back, I'd change that. If I can go back, I wouldn't change nothing. You feel me? Cause like everything I went through made me who I am. You feel me? All the mistakes, all the good shit I did, all the bad shit I did, all the mistakes I made, and all the good shit made me who I am. Like, you feel me? Like, why would I change the road that God sent me through to get to where I'm at today? You feel me? Like, I can understand if my mistakes and shit was big enough to fuck me up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm fucked up, like I'm broke. I done crossed everybody that love me. Like, if you might have burnt out the bridge, I'd be like, damn, why I go back? Like, I wouldn't change shit because, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing fine. You feel me? Like, God bless me. You feel me? So I feel like He really brought me through it. You feel me? Like, He brought me to it to bring me through it. I feel like God ain't gonna bring you to it if He ain't gonna bring you through it. You feel me? So everything He showed me, like, I just kept my head on straight. Like, you feel me? All the bad shit I go through, I thank God for it. You feel me? Like, that might sound crazy, but like I really be going through it. Like, even when I was just in jail, I was like, shit, thank you, God. You feel me? For everything you doing for me. You feel me? I know that this ain't just me going to jail and you just trying to fuck me over this, or I'm fucked up. You feel me? This like you set me down for me to think, and it's something you trying to tell me. You feel me? That's what I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything is about like how you look at it. You feel me? People be fucking themselves up for real.
Very true. And with everything that you go through, I know you had this line in your last single. You said too risky, can't talk to it with nobody, got to get through it yourself. Do you feel like you have to go through a lot of things by yourself? Like you can't really trust people?
Yeah, it's like you feel me, doing shit or seeing shit in the street. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been around a lot of people that seen a lot of shit. You feel me? So to say, you feel me? Like, it's like, you feel me? And then when they see it, they can't tell nobody because they so scared that the police might think they're a suspect if they find out that the shit came from them. So it's too risky. They say, can't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You got to get through that shit yourself, because or you gonna be in jail getting through it yourself in the cell. You feel me? Like the system so fucked up. They be arresting the wrong people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. You feel me? So you just gotta like get through shit yourself.
Yeah. Let's go back to let's go to hood essentials, because I think that's the craziest thing in the world.
That's a highlight of my career for real.
Man, I'll be like, dang, I do a lot of stuff. Like, I was watching one episode where like I think it's the one where like you can get off of parole. I want to say it's parole. Is it parole? Or clear your felonies. That one.
Yeah. I was talking with my lawyer, Claire White.
Oh, that's your lawyer.
Yeah, they're my lawyer.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. I got two lawyers. I got Claire White. I've been fucking with Claire White. I've been fucking with Claire White for a long ass time, a few years now. And I just got Brian Steele on my team.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, though, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, growing up, see, I went in and out of juvenile hall and shit a lot. Like, you feel me, growing up as a teenager, then switched over to county, in and out of county jail. And I feel like a lot of the deals I took and a lot of the shit I admitted to, like, you know what I'm saying, it would have just went different if I had lawyers and I was like in tune with the law. Like, if I knew, like, if people was telling me, like, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, you got inmate lawyers and shit, like, they be trying to tell you, like, they were gonna happen, they ain't gonna do you like this, but them niggas don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. Like, I feel like if I just had like guidance, like a lawyer from the jump, like, you feel me, I wouldn't even, like, my record wouldn't even be as bad as it seems, you feel me, like, you know what I mean, or as bad, period, you feel me?
Yeah. Hey, shout out to them lawyers. I'm hoping you don't gotta use them in the future for no, like, you know, future cases or nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, but back to the hood essentials. Like, what made you even start that?
It started out just like some shit. I felt like it was like a hood guy. You feel me? It was like a hood guy, like shit, hood essential. That's what you need to know in a hood. You feel me? It was like shit I'm teaching. Like, if you ain't got this, you can make it work with this type of shit. You feel me? Then it like, I seen people gravitating towards the cooking. You feel me? So I did more cooking. You feel me? I'm like, shit, okay, they like to see me cook. So it turned into some cooking shit, but I got down with the lawyer shit. I wanted to bring it back because Cinematic TV had took my idea and started doing it with every rapper after I did it. You feel me? So it was like shit I wanted to bring reason why I brought my lawyer in and shit, because I wanted to bring the reason why I started this shit out. Like, this shit people need to know, like, you feel me, in the urban community, you feel me? Straight up.
Shoot, that's amazing.
Appreciate it.
Now, going into your ventures outside of music, I think you partnered up with THC, the higher collection.
Yeah. That shit crazy though. Like, boom. All right, let me explain something to you. Kevin Lyles and okay, 420. See, okay, all right, let me take it back before that. You feel me? See, I'm a weed smoker. You feel me? Like, I don't drink liquor. You feel me? I drink liquor every now and then when I want to party and shit like that. But I'm not just I want to drink today type of nigga. You feel me? It's like, boom. So I always, like, coming up, I always wanted my own weed. You feel me? Like, Peezy Purple. You feel me? So I started out with the Peezy Purple. Then I had switched it over to the Overkill Purple Lotto. You feel me? Shit put you on your head too. It's strong. But it's like the weed industry right now is what the liquor business was back in the days. You feel me? Before liquor was legal. You know, liquor was on the black market. They used to be putting niggas over. They got a trunk full of liquor like it's cocaine and shit back in the days. You feel me? Then they pushed the urban community. They tried to push the urban community out of it. You feel me? And then put liquor in the stores and shit. See, in years from now, we gonna be in Walmart and shit. You feel me? So I'm just trying to build my brand so it can be like a household name, like Jack Daniels, or like everybody ain't gotta know about it, but the people who know about it love it. That's what I want to do. You feel me? Like, I want to be legit with it. You feel me? Like, when liquor get, when we get like liquor is now, you feel me? Mm-hmm. That's how I want to be like the Jack Daniels of the weed gang. You feel me? Like, a lot of people don't know that. You feel me? Like, when liquor was illegal, like, they pushed the urban community out of it. You feel me? Like, they this ours, and that's exactly what they trying to do with the weed industry. You feel me? Like, I swear, I promise you, bro. And I had a Zoom I had a Zoom call with this what brought this to my eyes, because I was just fucking with the weed because I like weed, you feel me? I had a Zoom call on 420 with Russell Simmons, Kevin Lyles, Method Man, and Red Man, you feel me? We smoking on that on 420 and shit. And then Russell Simmons was like, he's like, hey man, he told me everything I just told you, you feel me? Like, I'm like, boy, I ain't know that, you feel me? Like, that shit just made me want to do away more, you feel me?
Yeah. That's crazy, having that foresight and getting way ahead of it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to be able to look. You got to be able to look like 20 years ahead of time, like, you feel me? You got to be able to plan. Life is a long-ass chess game.
It is. And speaking of chess, would you say, I guess, like growing up, did you always knew you was going to do music?
Hell yeah. Like, that's all I wanted to do. That's all I could see myself doing. You feel me? Like, not saying like rapping is the only thing I'm doing, because rapping is leading to, you feel me, acting and all type of shit. But rapping was the only thing I could see myself doing coming up. Like, you can ask my mama, you feel me? Like, my mama, like, everybody knew what I was going to do. You feel me? Because music is so in my family. Everybody in my family really know how to sing and shit. And you know what I'm saying? And not always love the words. I like reading books and shit, you feel me? So it's like, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I always know. You feel me? I was telling my teachers and shit. My teachers used to call me Peezy. They ain't even call me by my real name. I'm writing OMB Peezy and pen on the board, on the whiteboard, in the books and shit. Like, you feel me? On Jesus. I had a rap battle with my teacher before. You feel me? Like, this shit, like, everybody knew. Like, you know what I'm saying? They voted me most likely to become famous and shit in high school. You feel me?
Damn, now look at you. Really
Yeah,
did.
you feel me? Like, that shit crazy.
Yeah. Well, how do you even get the name OMB Peezy?
Like, cause I ain't like how people say I moved from Alabama to California. My first time in California, I was 12. And I ain't like how people say my name out there. You feel me? My real name, Paris. Le Paris. And they like Le Paris, and you know what I'm saying? So I made them start calling me Pizza. You feel me? Then OMB, that's our little clique. You feel me? We like 7 deep. It's like 7 much. You feel me? Like, so I just put the OMB in front of that.
Okay, so the OMB, how did that even start? Was it on some music shit or something
No,
different?
hell no, I wasn't even on no music. It was like, it was just, you know, everybody. I feel like everybody growing up in around any type of hood environment. You feel me? You got your clique of niggas. You feel me? You know, you probably had your little clique of niggas growing up. You feel me? Like, you and like 4 other niggas, 5 other niggas, some shit, but y'all kicking it every day. So we just named ourselves. You feel me? And we was really, you know what I'm saying? We were really out there. So it was like, shit, yeah. You feel me?
Do you still have like outside of OMB, just growing up, do you still have like the childhood friends in your life?
Outside of OMB, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I got a few friends, you feel me? Like, I mean, you know, people change and shit, but you feel me? The ones who stayed around for sure.
Would you say it's hard for somebody to gain, like at this point in your life, like you grown now, so like if somebody new comes in your life, be it a friend, even a love interest, is it hard to gain your trust?
Yeah, it's hard to gain my trust, but I ain't just blocking people out, if that makes sense. You feel me? I ain't just on them, I can't trust nobody, so stay away from around me. You feel me? Now I'm gonna explain to you, like, hey man, I'm fucked up for real in the head. Like, not like that, like not like I'm crazy, but I done been through some shit. You feel me? Like, and people that I really, you know what I'm saying, believe wouldn't do me bad, did me bad before. You feel me? So it's like, shit, you gonna have to work with me, but I respect the fact if you don't want to be patient and wait on me. You feel me? So, like, I just be really explaining, like, girls and shit. That's what I be saying to the girls and shit, like, I be dealing with. But like new partners and shit, like, shit, you ain't just finna be, I ain't just finna treat you like no 10-year nigga. And like, I don't think time really matter. Like, real is real. Like, genuine is genuine. But I ain't just finna treat you like that until you show me, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That makes sense. Let's get back to this album. Let's pretend I don't even know the track list. What's some features we have on here?
Oh yeah, man. You know, we got Black Youngster on that bitch. You feel me? We got Black Youngster on that bitch. We got King Bun on that motherfucker, RP. You feel me? Jack Boy on that bitch. You feel me? Then we got Jacquees on that motherfucker. Yeah, love that.
Shoot, that's fire. And then like the rest of it, I guess you keeping the features minimum because I feel like you got a lot to say.
Yeah, I got a story to tell. Like, I ain't just rapping, like, you feel me? I ain't just rapping just to rap. You feel me? Like, I got a real story. Like, you feel me? Every point in my life, like, is like a damn near movie. Like, you feel me? Like, for real. So it's like I'm trying to tell my story, and I don't feel like a lot of people fit my story. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I ain't gonna fuck with you unless I really like your music. Like, you feel me? Unless I really fuck with your music or fuck with you as a person. You feel me?
That makes
Like,
sense.
King Von was like my favorite rapper. You feel me? Like, favorite rapper.
How did that collaboration even happen?
Yeah, goddamn, my nigga Will Fool, he hit me like shit. Dirk want you to pull up to the studio, you feel me? See, I pull up, shit. I wasn't even on no rap shit. I wasn't even really tripping out getting on no song or nothing, cause I fuck with Dirk now, you feel me? Like, oh God, I fuck with Dirk, you feel me? Like, real talk. Like, I fuck with that nigga shit. And I've been fucking with that nigga for years, like, you feel me? The whole Chicago way, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so boom. I pull up, you feel me? I ain't even tripping Bun up there and shit. We meet, you feel me? Me and Bun hit it off, you feel me? Like, me and Dirk cool as fuck too, you feel me? I fuck with Bun though, you feel me? Like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I can relate to them more, you feel me? I don't be feeling like I can relate to a lot of rappers, but Dirk and Bun, like, them one of the few rappers I can relate to, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk. Boom. So it was like, we were chilling and shit, we kicking and we hit it off and shit. We end up recording the song and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, that's fire. I love what y'all did with the song and the video. I think it was like, and you could tell that I think that was one of
Oh
them.
yeah, we ain't even record the remix that night. We had recorded a whole nother song. Yeah, we had recorded a whole nother song. Shit, we got a video to that motherfucking everything. Fool. That shit crazy. That whole little situation that fucked me up.
Man, I can imagine. And being as though you're probably a person who's like experienced like a lot of loss, what are some like coping mechanisms for you?
Coping mechanism?
Yeah.
Shit, I just be like, you know, too deep for tears. Feel me? Like, shit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's really why I named my shit Too Deep for Tears, because, like, shit, I really have to live by that. Like, you feel me? If I really just sit and stress about everything I go through, I go crazy because I go through too much, you feel me? So I really got to live by that. Like, what's done is done. Like, you feel me? Like, of course I'm going to be hurt. I'm then going to hurt forever. But shit, what's done is done. Like, I can't just sit and cry. You feel me? I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep going. You feel me? Too deep for tears, for real.
I mean, I can imagine though, like I guess like in the early days, like of like when you were going through things, like was it at a point where you couldn't handle like what was happening and like you didn't really know what you was gonna do?
Yeah. It's like, you know, young and coming up, and you ain't got no motherfucking like a lot of help. I ain't gonna say no help, but you ain't got a lot of help. Like, especially when you ain't got no help, like you see the niggas around you got, like, you feel me? Or like you see other niggas got that shit get to you, feel me? Like, you don't know how the fuck you gonna do it, but you know you got the talent, and you know you got the drive, you know you got everything you need to do it, but you don't know how you gonna do it. That shit to get to you, fool, you feel me? So that shit just, I don't know. Yeah, of course though. Of course.
Man, I can I feel like this album, I feel like it's like gonna be like a theatric, like it's gonna be very theatric, and the videos are just gonna sink in with it. It's like really exciting to see.
Yeah, hell yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to push. I'm just trying to show them a different side of me. You feel me? I'm trying to show them I'm a real artist. I ain't just no nigga out to just rapping because everybody rapping. Like, I really all my life, like, this what I've been waiting for. Like, you feel me? Like, really, like, you feel me? I knew it was gonna come. I had to manifest it. Like, I really feel like this made for me. You feel me? So like it be hurting me when I know a nigga just rapping just to rap and he take out past me, or like I don't be hating on no nigga. It's just like I know I'm made for this shit and my time gonna come. And I really feel like it's my time right now. You feel me?
And nobody's stopping you.
I'm good.
Man, you really got like a lot of people that like ride for you. Like I see the supporters, everything just within the last 24 hours alone. Like people like really ride for you.
You know, I don't, just like I said, I ain't just rapping. Like, I'm putting my whole life in my music. So when I feel like when a motherfucker fuck with my music, they really fuck with me as a person. So that shit touched me in a different place. Like, you feel me? Like, deep in my heart. You feel me? Like, real talk. So I feel like they really fuck with me as a person. Cause Even when I run into like my fans, shit, like my day one fans, they be feeling like they know me. You feel me? Like they really feel comfortable enough to just walk up on me like, "Peace, bro, what up?" You feel me? And I be like, "Shit, what it do?" You feel me? Like shit, I don't know, that shit just feel good.
You know, and that's funny you say that because like now, like I see why you fuck with Vaughn, rest in peace, and Dirt, because y'all really do make pretty much y'all make songs for the streets and
Yeah.
like and even for somebody like me, I don't live the life y'all live, but that transparency and that emotion that y'all pull out is something that can be felt.
Yeah, you like, and that be the hard part though, right there, making it like trying to make everybody feel it. Like you feel me? It's like you really just gotta focus and just talk about yourself. You feel me? And then people gonna feel that because they gonna feel it in your voice. They gonna feel it in your tone. They gonna feel it in every word you say if you just be open about who you really is. Like you feel me? Like you ain't got no choice but to feel it. Like it's undeniable. But like you feel me? That boy really pouring is that's him. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you gonna feel it when it's real.
Yeah, and it's definitely felt.